Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the channel, this mini-series. We are going to be following the career of a certain Swedish man as he takes his first steps into professional football. As we sign our first ever contract with our club in Sweden, as we have just turned 16, so we have become a full professional, and his name is Loki Ottosson, an exciting prospect from Sweden. He is a right wing who is 66 rated. Now, as we go through his attributes here, he's not fast. 52 acceleration, 49 sprint speed. He's good at jumping, good agility, good reaction time, but he can't run. In terms of his technical ability, he's pretty decent at a lot of things. Decent ball control, decent crossing, curve, long shots, penalties, short pass. Very good at heading, even though he is 5'7". But this is our boy who we're going to hopefully manage to get a Ballon d'Or one day as we see how his career plays out. I've done these before, but on Football Life 2025, which is PES modded. So hopefully we'll be able to follow his career pretty closely and see just how successful he is. Now, the team we've joined is EAFC Neurocoping. Yeah. And this is the team. This is what it looks like. And I'm just telling you now, 62 rated, 66 rated. He's starting. And he can also play right mid, so he can just play right wing, right mid. And how this video works and how this series works is exactly the same as what we did in the Football Life stuff. We sim a majority of his career, but we do watch specific moments, specific games to see what happens if that's a Champions League final, World Cup games, Cup semi-finals, and obviously our debut, which we are getting here today in our first ever match in professional football. We're playing against Elfsborg in this sort of Swedish Cup, but it has a group stage sort of thing. I don't know. But we're making our debut on the right wing, and hopefully Loki can kickstart his career with a bang. So as you can see, we're in Group D. This is our group. I don't know what this competition is, but I like it. Nice chance. Why is our captain, who's a striker, wearing the number 5? It's a good effort. I don't know why that is. Oh my God, what a ball. Yeah, bloody good effort. Oh, chance. Great dribbling. Chance! Oh, it's a good save. You know, Loki's barely touched the ball here. He's not had much impact in this game. Well, it's half-time. It's 0-0. You know, there's been a few chances here and there, but the quality's a bit arse. Oh, it's a great ball. The number 9. What can he pick out? Oh, he's picked out the top corner. What a hit. And we take the lead. I don't know any of these guys' names. That's a great hit, to be fair. Nice build up. Get it wide. Or don't. Or don't. Oh, put a top corner. What the hell? It's two absolute beauties. And we take a 2-0 lead. Again, you know, our boy Loki barely touching the ball here. Oh, chance, chance. Oh, it's a fantastic save. You know, it's actually, you know, I came to watch Loki, you know, and the brother ain't getting the ball. Nice slip through. Bang, it's 3-0. And that's 3 points in the group stage of whatever cup we're playing in. As easy as you like. I mean, we're going to look at Loki's stats at the end of this and see a total of about 5 touches. There we go, full time, 3-0 win. In terms of a team performance, it's a great day out for Loki on his debut, but he didn't contribute too much. Here you go, Loki with a 7.2. That's not bad. He made a total of 3 passes. He did 2 dribbles, 2 tackles. That's not bad. So for our second match of the group stage, we won 3-2. Ottosson's got a goal. Yes, Loki scored 7.1. I mean, obviously he played a 10. Holy shit, 22 shots. What the hell? I assume this is the final game of the group stage. We win 2-1. Ottosson playing a 7.6. You know, he's cooking. He's cooking here. He also got an assist in one of those games as well. Get in. And we are here for the quarter-final of this cup competition as Loki starts yet again. He is on fire. Goal and assist in his last 2 games, which is excellent. And we are playing against Hammarby. Yep. This is a really good counter-attack opportunity. There's so many numbers. Big chance. Massive chance. And it's in on the break. And we concede within 8 minutes. Loki didn't do enough to stop that counter-attack. You know, that's poor from him, the youngster. Nice ball. Chance. Ball at the back post. It's Loki! You know what? His first shot we've seen. It's on target. We'll take that. Oh, they're carving us open again. It could be 2-0. It's just wide. 1. Here we go, Loki. Nice, he slipped it through. Chance! You're joking. You're kidding me. You are kidding me, brother. a cup quarterfinal. Loki's put it on a plate for you, and you've done that. That's half time. It's 1-0 thanks to our stupid striker up front. Nice. Nice. Oh, it's a good effort. That had a lot of shot power. Nice. Still in, still in. Loki, where are... Nah, not let's go up front. Where Loki? Loki, where are you? Oh, it's not needed. He skipped past him. Penalty. No. Nice ball. Really nice play. Nice, Loki. What can you do with it? Nice ball. Loki. Loki! Oh, he's had a good effort there. Chance. Long shot. Deflected. It's just wide. Oh, we are pampering the goal now. We want it. And it is heartbreak for Loki and the boys. It's a 1-0 defeat. We had plenty of chances. I mean, let's blame the striker. We put one on his plate. Didn't want to put it in the back of the net. And we are out of the Swedish Cup, or whatever it's called. He played a 6.7. I mean, he was a lot more active. Look at that. 7 passes, 9 dribbles, 2 shots. He tried. So we're 12 games into the season for us, and we sit in 13th. We've not had that great of a season. Only 3 wins in our 12 so far. In terms of Loki, he has grown to 68, so we've grown twice, which is fantastic. And we've played 7 games so far in the league with 2 goals. So 3 goals, 1 assist, 11 games. Not too bad. So we're now even further into the season, and we're still 13th. We just like it, I guess. We're on 25 points. There's obviously no relegation in this division, obviously, because there's no second tier in this game. So we're sitting 13th. Nothing exactly to play for. But in terms of Loki, haven't grown to 69, unfortunately. We've played 13 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. So we're not playing a ton of matches because they do actually have a more natural right mid who's obviously taken our spot. But we are getting a good amount of appearances. So we've played all 30 games for this season and we sit 13th. Wow, that is fantastic. Only 6 wins in 30, which is a little bit concerning, but it is what it is. You know, we're here for Loki's development. And with that, we do hit 69 rated, so we grew 3 ratings this season, which is good. We played 19 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. So in total, 4 goals, 2 assists in 23 appearances so far with an average of 6.75. Not a bad little start for the Swedish man. Why has this guy got a helmet? He's leaving the club, but he's got a helmet on. Fair enough. So it's the first game of the cup like it was last season. We won 3-0. With Ottosson getting an 8.3 rating, so he must have got a goal and probably an assist. Fantastic start to the season for Loki. Second match on the group stage, we lose 2-1. Not ideal. Ottosson scores again. Yeah. So he's on 2 goals, 1 assist, and 2 appearances so far this season. All right, so final game. We draw 0-0. That may be enough to qualify us into the next round. Ottosson played a 6.7, got a yellow card. He's a criminal. So we actually got knocked out as... Simply put, we didn't get enough points. I thought 4 points would have potentially been enough, but I was wrong. So we're out of the cup. No cup for this season. So an even worse start for this season. 1 win from 12 with 15th. Yeah, not ideal. We're lucky there's no relegations. We have hit 70 rated. We have been playing a good amount of matches, about half of the matches. We've got 1 assist so far in our 6 games. We've still only won 1 game. 20 games played, 1 win. 9 points. Yeah. We have hit 71 rated, which is good. We're still playing a lot of games. 3 goals, 2 assists so far in this league season. So the season is done, and we had a little bit of uptick in form. We won our 4 of the last 10 games, I want to say, finishing in 14th, 24 points total. So it wasn't a horrific season. In terms of Loki, still 71 rated, getting 5 goals, 2 assists, playing 22 games this season. 8 goals and 4 assists and 27 in total for the entire season, which is pretty good. We unfortunately did not make the team of the season, you know, which would kind of make sense considering we're so bad. This guy won the player of the season, Iron Dust. Yep. Now we have a big decision to make for Loki. His contract is expiring in 12 months, and the decisions are, will he sign a new contract? Will he leave this summer and force a move? Or will he leave after his contract has expired at the end of the season? And it is not our decision to make. It is purely Loki's. He'll leave after his contract expiry. So he's planning to leave at the end of the season. All right, it is cup action again. We've lost 3-2. It's not a good start. So it's our second game of the group, so we have to win. We lose, so we're basically out 100%. Unfortunate, but hey, this team, you know, it's lucky to get a win with these guys. Yeah. Yeah. You know... Yeah, bloody good. No points after 12 games. It's going expertly. We've scored 7 goals so far this season. We've hit 72 rated. I mean, we've scored 1 goal, played 8 games. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're leaving. So that's the only positive. So he finished the season with an outstanding 12 points here. 30 games, 3 wins. Yeah, good season. We did hit 73 rated. We scored 5 goals in 26 appearances. It's unfortunate. And now it is time for our decision. As our contract expired, we got 4 offers. First one is Cadiz in Spain. Second is Fenerbahçe, Jose Mourinho's men. Third one is Besiktas. And the fourth one, they're always here. It's Manchester United. And it's time to see who Loki will sign for. And the wheel spins. What does the wheel give us? It is going to give us Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahçe. And here we go. Loki has arrived in Turkey. And he has arrived at Fenerbahçe. He is a weird looking goblin now that you look at him like this. He's weird. He meets Jose for the first time. And it's time to impress at Turkey under Jose Mourinho's guidance. The absolute king of football. I love him. And we are here at Fenerbahçe under the leadership of Jose Mourinho now. We obviously joined mid-season in January. This is how the current squad looks. We got some good players, some very high-rated players. We do not have a right mid or a right wing. So we are the best right wing at the club. The only unfortunate thing is that they do have this guy, Bright. We'll call him Bright. We'll just leave it at that. He's a right back, but he can play right mid, so that's where he's playing. He is the only player that can play above us, I do believe, because he can't play right mid. Because Fenerbahçe play a 3 at the back system, so there's no right back or left backs. Their team does look very good. So we should at least be on the bench consistently and probably get some game time here and there. So in terms of the standings, I mean, Fenerbahçe absolutely cooking. 17 games, 17 wins, 5 goals conceded. They are absolutely flying as they're 6 points ahead of Galatasaray in the title race. But we are going to be able to watch Loki's debut for Fenerbahçe as the person who starts right mid is still slightly injured, so he's not fit to play. He is on the bench. But Loki gets a start. He's only been in the club a week, and it's time to make a positive impression on Jose Mourinho. For some reason, we've been given the number 10. I'm not sure. Look at Loki. First touches on the ball for Fenerbahçe. Interesting that we got given the number 10, though. They're showing a lot of faith here. Nice ball. Chance. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, it's given away. This has to be in. This has to be in for Fenerbahçe. And it's 1-0. And the winning streak may just continue here. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is incredible. Oh, it's a great ball. Really good ball. He's beat the man. It's in. The only time, basically, in a half. And they've put it in the back of the net. It's a great goal from the striker. He took that well. Half time, it is 1-1 here on Loki's debut. It's unfortunate though, because Loki's like, yes he's a winger, so he's not involved as much, but he's also only been in teams that play right mids and not right wings. So he is a lot deeper than he would be if he was playing in, you know, a front three or something like that. It's a little bit sad, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, he's got the strength. He's got the strength. Shit defending, really, but it's 2-1 Fenerbahçe. Come on, baby. We could be 18 wins in a row. It would be absolutely incredible stuff. Why is Jose so short? Oh my God. Yeah, fair enough. And we have been subbed off, so our game is done. We played a 6.8. You know, we had a decent involvement in the game, but nothing too crazy. We ended up holding on for a 2-1 win. And it's 18 wins in a row. So we're on the final game of the Champions League. And as you can see, Fenerbahçe sit 24th, which I do believe it's the top 24 off memory of the new league phase. So as it stands, we are qualified. We do have to play Inter Milan, who are currently 7 from 7. So that's not going to be an easy feat here. And we're away from home. But we're on the bench for this one because we're knackered. We lose 4-2 and it does not look good. Did we come on? We did come on for a little cameo. So we finished 26th and that means we are out by 1 point in the Champions League. It's unfortunate. I mean, I would have watched that game if we started, but we literally had about 40% stamina, so we're never going to start that game. All right, and it is cup action. We are still winning every game. 21 games, 21 wins in the league, but it's cup time now. I think this is the round of 16, I do believe, of the Turkish Cup or whatever it is actually called. Loki is starting. He's actually been starting a majority of the games. Jose Mourinho's backed him. So we'll see if he can continue to impress in a big game here. Chance. Chance still. Oh, that's a fantastic finish. And Fenerbahçe take the lead within 4 minutes. Nice play. Nice play. Chance. It's 2-0 and 11. And it looks like these guys are not the greatest club in the world. I tell you right now, we are just walking through them. Nice ball. Chance. It's lashed in. It's 3-0. And it's just a walk in the park. And it's halftime. It's 3-0. And we're into the quarterfinals. You know, this team just can't stop winning domestically. It's incredible. Nice ball. He wants a hat-trick here. And he gets it. It's top corner again. I mean, yeah. It's a bit easy. Oh, yeah, that works. That works. Does that count as an assist? I'm not sure. He's got 4 today. Nice, nice play. It's Fred. It is 6-0. A bit easy. We could hit 10 here. And there we go. 6-0 full time. We took off our main striker, so basically we didn't create too much after that. But yeah, 6-0. You know, decent result. Still yet to see Loki score a goal. We sadly just dropped our first points of the season as we drew in our last match, but we still are undefeated and we're 12 points clear, so the title is basically done and dusted. We've been playing a decent amount of games here and there. Not as many as I initially thought we might. Now, our unbeaten run did come to an end, but this is our cup quarterfinal. We win 3-0. We get a goal! Hey! I think that's our first for Fenerbahçe. Get in. We're into the semi-finals with Besiktas, Galatasaray, and Trabzonspor also qualifying. So a big semi-final coming up. We could win the domestic double here. It is cup semi-final time as we play Trabzonspor in the semi-final with Besiktas and Galatasaray battling it out in the other semi-final. Loki is starting. I believe this will be his 10th appearance of the season for Fenerbahçe, which isn't too bad actually. We joined in January, so you know this team is pretty good. You can't blame them for not starting every single game. But it's time to book ourselves a spot into the semi-finals. Oh, they've let him through here. Chance for the main man to give us the lead. He does. Of course he does. This guy's insane. I mean, to be fair, I think he's, I want to say 84 rated. And he's clearly just too good for this league. Look at Loki go. Look at him go. Great ball. Chance for Fenerbahçe to make it 2 here. He's got the strength. He's got the power. He's got the finish. Loki gets the assist with a fantastic run. And it's 2-0 in this, man. I mean, I can't wait to see his stats in the season. Because I have a feeling it is a stupid amount of goals. Halftime 2-0. I mean, it's game over. They ain't turned this around. Oh, that is shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's 3-0. I don't know what they're doing. And he's dancing on them. Oh, Loki. An aggressive challenge from the youngster. I like to see it. Ooh, chance. Big chance. It's off the post. Whee. And Loki's game is done as he's been subbed off. Jose the short man gives him a handshake. And we finish the game with a 3-0 win. A comfortable performance. Loki playing a 7.4. Bloody good. We're into the final. And as you can see, Galatasaray bet Besiktas 2-1. So that's who we're playing in the final. Big game between first and second in Turkey. It is time for the Turkish Cup final. It is Galatasaray. It is Fenerbahçe. And it is our attempt at our third silverware. I mean, we're going to win the league, right? But technically, the league isn't over yet. And it's time to play in a massive game for Loki and a massive game for Fenerbahçe. But the issue is, we are without our starting striker, not the good one, the other one who's very good as well, our starting cam and our starting centre mid. So we are very much weaker up front than we typically are. But it is time to hopefully lift our first trophy of our career. Oh, that works. Yeah. Lincoln. Ah, that wasn't the right decision. Nice play. Here we go. Counters on for Fenerbahçe. The main man. Look at the speed. Oh, referee, that's got to be a red. That has got to be him back into the changing rooms. What's going on? Okay. The keeper's going for a little jog. Yeah, so, okay, we just have to skip that. Lincoln with the free kick, it's shit. What a ball, chance for Galatasaray, good block. Oh, yeah, bit dodgy. Oh, good ball, chance again, another good block. It is end-to-end stuff here, this is a good game. Oh my god, what is that roll from the keeper? Oh, it's just an absolute mess of a game. Oh, he's got there first. He digs it in back post. Massive chance. It's in the back of the net. And Galatasaray take the lead against Fenerbahçe. And that is not good in the slightest for Loki and Fenerbahçe. And Jose Mourinho. Can't forget about him. And it's half time. And it is Galatasaray who are 45 minutes away from winning the Turkish Cup. Bro, this alley guy is so ass, bro. This number 9 is just a skill move spammer and does nothing else. And Galatasaray coming again. They're in the box. It's a good save from the keeper. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Bang! It's a great finish! And Fenerbahçe level. That is great football from this one man. This ball is opening up. The main man, what does he do? He lays it off to the most stupid striker and he puts it in. He makes up for his absolute brain-dead skill moves. Ali scores and Fenerbahçe turn it around. 10 minutes remaining. Can we hold on? Chance for Galatasaray. Oh, what an opportunity. He's missed. Whoa, that was awful. Nice play. Nice play to finish the game. Oh, that's a poor finish. Wait, what? We're taking corners? We have like 40 free kick accuracy. Why are we doing that? Who put us on corners? Jose, what were you thinking? And that's full time. Fenerbahçe 2. Galatasaray 1. And Fenerbahçe have won the Turkish Cup for this season. Look what it means to them. Look at it, Loki. Look at him. He's screaming. He loves it. His first trophy of his career, hopefully. The first of many. And it's time to lift the trophy. It's a nice looking trophy, to be fair. And the captain Fred, the Manchester United legend, to lift Fenerbahçe the trophy. Oh, hey, come on. The first of his career. Hopefully many more to come for Loki. And the domestic double has been secured. We managed to hit 101 points for this season. 1 loss and 2 draws. 33 wins with only 16 goals conceded. Fantastic season from Fenerbahçe and Jose Mourinho's men. So this is the team of the season. And yeah, only 2 of our players made it, which is interesting. Obviously, we didn't make it. Zanolo won the player of the season. In terms of our performances, we only played 12 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. A little bit disappointing. And as you can see, I did change us to a right mid to see if that would help us play more. It didn't at all. Maybe next season we can break in a bit more because this guy's playing over us. You know, he's 70 rated. Like, we are high rated. I don't know why he's playing way more games than we are, but it is what it is. The boy, I mean, he's actually scored less than I thought. He scored 24 and 48, which is still fantastic, but I thought he would have scored a little bit more than that. But that is our season done. Well, basically, our first half of a season at Fenerbahçe, and it's time to get into next season, where hopefully will be more of a regular starter. So the club have invested in a new keeper. Our current keeper was 76 rated. We sold him to Belgium, and now we have a new keeper in. He is 81 rated. We've signed him from Everton for £24 million. I mean, this team's just going to keep getting better, really. The new number 1 for Fenerbahçe is here. Hopefully, he has a big impact because obviously we've already won, you know, domestically dominant, but obviously Europe is something we'd like to at least make the knockouts of. So we're kicking off our season for the first game. We won 1-0. Loki did start, only played a 6.9, but it's okay. Hopefully this season he can play a bit more games, which would be nice because he didn't really grow much last season at all. So we definitely need him to play as much as possible. Now there's some big news. Loki has been offered from Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and Borussia Mönchengladbach. And again, these decisions are not up to us. We will delegate. Obviously, unfortunately, I've missed the Borussia one, but it's fine. We basically will delegate with the club if the club comes back with a decent deal. So for example, he's worth 18 million, so I would say probably an offer of 25 plus could be accepted, and then it's on to Loki to sort of decide whether he wants to leave or not, but the offer has to be 25 mil above. We're not going to negotiate it. It's simply going to be between the clubs. We'll chuck a delegate to do it, and if it doesn't become above roughly 25 million for right now, then the clubs did not work a deal out. But if it does get accepted, and then it's simply onto Loki, which we will spin the wheel and find out what he does. And we do get our first goal of the season. Loki does it, 2-0 win. I am visual simming for the start of the season just because there's transfer stuff happening, so I don't want to go on calendar and miss something. And we have Atalanta joining in on the party. So Nottingham Forest come back with 22.4, not enough. Fulham have come back with 23.6, close but not enough. I want to leave it so I'm not just saying this is the price, pay it or piss off. Like I want the clubs to actually do negotiations. Loki scores again, we will take that. You know, if we were visual simming, we'd be cooking, but we can't visual sim every game, take too long. I'm lazy, man. Atalanta, fall short, 23.7, not enough. And we have strengthened again as we have signed a centre-back from Villarreal. He's 80 rated, 27 years old. The main reason that we've signed him is because Diego Carlos is going to be retiring at the end of the season. So basically we need a new centre-back. Simple as that. Another offer coming in for Loki. It is West Ham United this time. But they still got to pay 25 mil. Otherwise we're staying here at Fenerbahçe. Oh, they were close. 24.1, it's not enough. The next one to join the fight is PSG, and again, it's got to be 25 mil, because how we're going to do it is sort of like, if Loki's got a lot on his contract, maybe newly joined, whatever, going to add like maybe 30% above his market value would be sort of the deal that can be done. And they didn't even move the deal up, so no deal done. Looks like Loki will be staying at Fenerbahçe for at least the first half of the season. So for this window, I just calculated, I did a 40% increase over his market value. In the future, we're going to do probably, the maximum we can go is probably 35%, I would say. Because in the future, if we're worth 50 mil, 35% of 50 mil added on, I mean, that's quite a lot of money. Oh, we get a good draw in a Champions League opening game. That's always good to see. So we're in November at the moment, at the end of November. And as you can see, again in the league, incredible. Unbeaten so far. Unfortunately, not a 24 winning game streak, but still very good. 5 points clear already. But unfortunately, in the Champions League, to be fair, we've had some very difficult teams. We've had to play AC Milan, Barcelona, and Inter Milan in our first 3 games, which was rough. And we're a little bit off 24th place. They're on 4 points. We're on 1. We just need to win 3 games. That's all, man. And this is a really big game. We lose 2-0. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not in the slightest. We've had a bad run of form. So we drew in the league, lost in the Champions League, drew in the league, lost in the Cup to Besiktas in the first round. Bit of a rough draw. And then we lose in the league. Yeah, we're going for a little bit of a rough patch here. I mean, our Champions League journey's basically done. I mean, we'd have to win every single game to even have a chance. And we're playing PSG. So we've hit January. We have lost, obviously, a game and drawn 2. We're still 5 points clear. So the league still looks very likely for us to win it. And obviously, Champions League, we lost 4-0 to PSG. So yeah, not a successful season. In terms of Loki, 77 rated, and he's played a ton of games this season, a big majority, 20 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. Not the greatest numbers in the game, but not too bad. I mean, that's the season done. As you can guess, we won the league. I don't know why we didn't get this last season, but hey, it is what it is. So the champions for back-to-back seasons for Fenerbahçe. And again, we basically just won every game. As usual, bloody good times. We got 101 points again. We won the league by 23 points. Yeah, you know, another good season in the league for sure. And we got up to 14 goals, 1 assist in 37. Not too bad of a season for sure. No assists though in the league, which is a bit concerning. In terms of top scorers, obviously our striker won it as usual. Scores every game, this guy. We got 11th place. 14 is not too bad. Assist-wise, our boy Sebastian got it. Obviously, we're not on this list because we got no assist. So as we move into the next season, we have grown to 78 rated, which is fantastic. In terms of our stats, I mean, we're still a bit slow, but technically we're getting pretty good. So we have an offer from Manchester City. Now, I have recalibrated yet again. I was constantly making up as I go. So how we're going to do it is for basically, he has his market value. Based on his contract, we're going to increase the amount. So if he has a 5 years left on his deal, it's a 50% increase. So say he was worth 20 mil, 50% of that's 10 mil. So now you have to pay 30 mil, okay? So as the years go down your contract, the less sort of it increases the market value, unless we want to move. If we're requesting a transfer, you know, it's just market value, whatever. So Manchester City offered 37.4 million. So they have to pay 48 million. And I'm just going to chuck it here and see if it works. They have to pay 48 million minimum for Fenerbahçe to decide whether they are willing to sell, basically. And then it's on to Loki, whether he wants to leave or not. So the offer has fallen through. They were 3 million short of Fenerbahçe's valuation for Loki. I mean, we aren't requesting a move right now. We're 21. We're playing every game in the Turkish league. We're playing in the Champions League and we're growing somewhat. And at the end of the day, at Man City, we're not going to start for them. So they have to pay the amount that Fenerbahçe want, and they haven't. Simple as that. All right, and we're going to leave it here for this first episode of Loki's journey to the top. So far, we've made a decent start, a little bit slower than I thought it would have happened. We're only 78 rated at 21. So we are growing a little bit slower than I thought, but we're happy at Fenerbahçe. You know, we're playing well. We're playing under one of the GOATs of management. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. If you think I'm being too harsh with the transfer fees that they have to pay, let me know. If you want me to be more loose with it and allow more offers to come through and more decisions from Loki. I just think from my perspective, he's not forcing a move. So obviously, if he's not forcing a move, he's got years on his contract. Fenerbahçe will want more money. It's his fault for basically signing like a 5-year deal. So it's on him, really. If he didn't sign a 5-year deal, if he signed a 3-year deal, he'd be cheap as chips right now. But that's all. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you boys in the next part.